School has resumed or is about to resume, and every parent is getting their kids ready for resumption. Those with girl child, they are busy making beautiful hairstyles for their kids in preparation for resumption. And I am one of those parents with a girl child, so this is me trying to get my toddler ready for school resumption. If there is one thing I prioritize while making my baby's hair, is to ensure that the pattern is very neat. I really take pride in that, because even when you think that the hair it's not beautiful enough, but the pattern alone will actually make it very, very attractive. So I don't joke with pattern when I'm making my baby's hair. And so sometimes I even tend to waste a lot of time parting her hair just to make sure it gets it the right way. And if you're like me, kudos to you. You are well on your way to greatness. This is a hair she resumed school with, and I've washed it thoroughly. So I just finished applying my shea butter, popularly known as Ori in Igbo language, or Dole, whichever one you know best. So, and my baby's hair sometimes can be so dry and strong. So I tend to use a lot of things to moisturize the hair so that I will be able to comb it out very well while patting it so that it won't hurt her. I understand that kids are not the same, and so kids react differently to different things, and they all have what they love, what they like most, what keep them distracted when you want to do a particular thing for them. So my baby happens to be a lover of cocoa melon. Like, no matter what happens, once you give her cocoa melon, don't worry, you have her whole attention. You'll be able to make her hair as long as you want, even though sometimes, it can get crazy, but I mean, that's why they are kids, yeah. So I already gave her cocoa melon to watch to keep her distracted while I make the hair. And I'm making a very simple hair. I'm not making something that is too much, that is overbearing, that will take lots of time. So while she's watching that cocoa melon, I also gave her some apples that she requested for, because she wanted to munch on something while I do what I was doing, which I obliged gladly. I gave it to her and I went on to make her hair. So the hair is already self-explanatory. You see what I'm doing. I part single, tie the roots with the hair band, and then I twist. Once I'm done twisting, I just leave it fold. So that is definitely, or that is exactly how I did on all of the heads. I didn't waste much time because I really didn't want to waste time, and I didn't even have any other kind of hair to make her that was on my mind at the moment. So I just decided to do something very simple that will still make her look very beautiful. So I also went ahead to give her biscuits when her apple finished, and she was munching gladly while I went on to make the hair, to continue making the hair rather. So as you can see, her hair is actually very full. So when you're making such a full hair, you're going to take caution, you're going to be careful, you're going to be patient, because you want her hair to come out very neat. You know how virgin hair or natural hair can be, especially when it's not neat. It looks very unkempt, untidy, and tattered, and no, that's not what we want for our kids. Yeah, so this is how the hair is already coming out, and I love it, and she loves it too. Like, everyone loves the hair. I didn't even know that the hair was gonna come out this beautiful. So if you even look at the pattern alone will show you that the hair is fine, aside the hairband that is very colorful that I use in tying the hair. Every other thing about the hair looks very beautiful. One thing I realized about kids is that when you're making a kid's hair, you don't need to go all too much. Like, you don't need to do too much. All you need is to accessorize the hair. If you have hair accessories, please use it as much as you want. Use it to beautify that hair, even if you did not do too much on that hair. You see, those hair accessories will bring out the beauty of that hair. I can assure you, I can promise you, because this hair is the most simplest hair ever I know that I've made on her. But look at how beautiful it's looking, as if it was one kind hard job like that. But no, it was just because of the little hair accessories that I use on my hair. Trust me, if I had more, I would use. But I know that this came out perfectly okay. I love the way it's looking. It was nice. So this was the almost very last part of it, using my edge control to smoothen the hair to make it neat. This is the front part of it. So whatever you're doing, the front part of the hair must be as neat or neat as than every other part of the hair, because it's always the center of attraction. So yeah, so this is how I did the hair, and it all came out very nice. And I was glad that I was able to do it without taking much time, unlike before when I'm doing some hair on her that are very complex. It usually takes lots of time. But yeah, so this is the final bit, and yeah, we are done. So it took me about 2 hours or even an hour 30 minutes. Let's just say approximately 2 hours, and I was done with this hair. Normally my hair normally lasts more than that. That is if I am making a much complex hair on her, but it didn't. And she was just looking so bright and cheerful, because she had everything she wanted while I was making the hair, which is a very most important thing. When you're making a child's hair, make sure, no matter what, me, when I'm making her hair, aside the cocoa melon, if there are other things that I know that she likes, that she has always been looking forward to me giving to her, it's at this point that I'm making the hair that I will always give it to her so that I will have peace. So I'm done with the hair, so I'm trying to moisturize the cap, oil it, so it won't have dandruff. It will always look neat, smooth, and she'll just have oily scalp, moisturized scalp that will keep the hair healthy and nice. So we are done with the hair. Your honest rating and review, what do you think? From 1 to 10, rate it for me, guys. This hair is giving premium, is giving neatness, is giving everything and more, and I so much love it. And I hope you love it too. And I hope you're going to do a very simple style like this on your daughter's hair. You don't need to do too much, trust me. Like I said earlier, your accessory is enough to beautify any kind of hair you make on your child. So we are done for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.